Microplastics, a health hazard by AZLAN ADNAN, Tuesday, 23rd of September, 2025. Why is it a public health issue? Microplastics are plastic fragments smaller than 5 millimeters in size. That is the formal scientific definition, though most health risks come from the tiniest particles, micrometers and nanometers wide, that can enter human tissues. These particles are now found everywhere, in seafood, salt, drinking water, bottled water, the air we breathe, even in breast milk and placentas. Once inside the body, microplastics can lodge in organs, trigger inflammation, and carry toxic chemicals into human cells. They also act as chemical sponges, binding pesticides, heavy metals, and industrial pollutants. Ingesting or inhaling them is not harmless. They can disrupt hormones, weaken immune defenses, and raise risks of cancer and cardiovascular disease. Why is Malaysia among the most affected? Malaysia is one of the world's biggest sources of mismanaged plastic waste. Single-use plastics dominate our daily consumption, while recycling remains minimal. Since China banned plastic waste imports in 2018, Malaysia became a destination for discarded plastics from richer countries. Illegal recycling plants, open burning, and illegal dumping worsened the contamination of rivers, soil, and air. The issue is not a lack of laws. Policies exist, such as the roadmap towards zero single-use plastics. The problem is weak enforcement. State rules vary, penalties are small, and offenders slip through loopholes. Political will is absent, while the plastics industry lobbies hard to protect its profits. The result? Microplastics seep everywhere, while officials talk but fail to act. The way forward. Malaysia needs tougher enforcement, stronger penalties, and a real clampdown on illegal waste imports. We must invest in biodegradable alternatives and reusable systems, not cosmetic bans that change little. This is not an abstract environmental matter. It is a health emergency. Without action, every Malaysian will carry more and more plastic inside their own body. The rakyat must demand better. Public awareness is the first defense. Only when citizens refuse to accept delay will politicians respond. Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim should spend less time abroad polishing his international image and more time protecting Malaysians from this hidden poison. The government must treat microplastics as a priority before the damage becomes irreversible. Why WFPB, Doctors for Nutrition? WFPB stands for Whole Food, Plant-Based, a diet and lifestyle focused on plant-derived foods that are unprocessed or minimally processed, while minimizing or excluding animal products and highly refined ingredients. The diet emphasizes fruits, vegetables, whole grains, legumes, nuts, and seeds, while avoiding added sugars, refined flours, and oils. The core principle is to eat foods in their natural state or close to it, rather than highly processed imitation products. Key principles: whole foods, foods that are in their natural, unrefined state or have undergone minimal processing, like canned beans or frozen vegetables. Plant-based, foods that come exclusively from plants, excluding meat, dairy, eggs, and honey. Minimal processing, a focus on foods that are as close to nature as possible, avoiding ingredients that are heavily refined, such as white flour, white rice, and added oils. Nutrient dense, prioritizing foods rich in fiber, vitamins, and minerals to meet nutritional needs. Foods to emphasize: fruits and vegetables, a wide variety of fresh and colorful produce. Whole grains, such as brown rice, oats, quinoa, and whole wheat. Legumes, beans, lentils, chickpeas, and peas. Nuts and seeds, almonds, walnuts, chia seeds, and flax seeds. Foods to limit or avoid processed foods, any food that has been heavily altered from its natural state. Animal products, meat, dairy, and eggs. Refined grains, white flour, white rice, and pasta made from refined flour, added sugars, and artificial sweeteners, including high fructose corn syrup and confectioner's sugar. Added oils, even those considered minimally processed like olive oil, are typically excluded due to their processing and added calories. WFPB versus vegan diet. While both are plant-focused, a vegan diet focuses only on eliminating animal products and can include highly processed foods, while a WFPB diet additionally emphasizes whole, minimally processed foods. A heartfelt light. To every soul whose hand did give, you've helped me dream, helped me live. In darkest hours your light came through, with hearts so kind, so pure, so true. Your gifts, like stars in deepest night, have steered me gently toward the light. Each coin, each word, each silent prayer, a thread of hope, so rich, so rare. My eyes once dimmed, now seek the skies, and slowly, clearer visions rise. Because of you, I dare to see the world again. Its grace, its plea. Your compassion's flame will not just stay with me alone. It lights the way, for others wandering through despair, to feel the warmth of selfless care. You've shown what love in action means, in quiet ways through giving scenes. You've built a bridge from soul to soul, and made the broken feel more whole. So let this thanks rise like a song, a melody both soft and strong. May your example gently call more hearts to rise to give. To fall into the joy of lifting pain, of planting hope where none remains. Your kindness walks beside me still, a light, a love, a living will.
Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to show your support.